I don't know what is wrong with the YouTube streaming thing. I mean, I think streaming on your phone is relatively new for YouTube. But hopefully, if you guys were on my other stream just now, I saw maybe a couple of you in chat. I'm so sorry. I hope you find this one okay. I tried to schedule it so that like it would kind of like pop up like an upcoming video and then we can all get on at the same time, but my mic wasn't working and for some reason it flipped my video vertically and that is not cool. So here I am, I'm back. I need to check on it again. I'm sorry that this isn't like, super streamlined and clean, but for some reason either my phone isn't compatible with the streaming thing on YouTube or the YouTube app is just not optimized for streaming via mobile yet, which is fine, but it's just kind of frustrating. So let me go and check on my mic again. Okay, so I am just going to tap on my mic to see if it's working. Ooh, that was loud. I'm sorry, but it's working. Yay, we're here. Hi, Charlie. Thank you for being here. And hi, Slippy McGee. Thank you guys for being here. I am very excited. We just had some technical difficulties, but I'm here now. So just give me one more second. Okay, so I am so relieved that everything is working now and we are good to go because that was a headache. I guess I really wanted it to be like easy for you guys to find the stream, like have it scheduled and then I click on it on my end when the time comes and then we all kind of just, get to the right place at the right time. But for now, that was a mess, so I'm just going to announce on my community page that I am going to have a stream and hopefully it will notify you when I start streaming. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that, but yeah, so let's get into what I have today. So as you can see, oops, I'm running a lot of virtual pets and it's a lot right now. So I really wanted to get into the wonderswan and like do a deep dive and learn the mechanics and like be able to navigate through, without a translation and stuff like that because it is pretty language heavy. But I haven't had the time to do that yet. And so I'm just going to show you my virtual pets and then we might do some battles on the wonderswan. But for now, we're just going to look at my virtual pets and then, yeah, and I'll explain like who we're going to battle and all that stuff. So let's see. I guess I'll just show whoever is here first. So here I'm running my Digital Monster Original with Numemon. This is actually a funny story because I wanted Airdramon. I don't even think I've ever raised Airdramon on any device, and I really wanted to get him. And I was like, this will be cute on this DMOG, get Airdramon, whatever. And his requirements are a little bit difficult, but, it's just like sleep disturbances and stuff, so it's not too bad. And I assumed I would get him, but I'm guessing I got too many care mistakes because I ended up with Numemon. But anyway, so the night before he evolved, I had a dream. I had a dream that he evolved into something else, and I was so disappointed. And I was like, oh my god, I hope that dream doesn't come true. And then later on in the day, he evolved into Numemon, and I was like, damn, that sucks. So, but it was kind of funny that that happened. I don't usually have dreams about any of my virtual pets, so that was kind of funny. But he's still sleeping now. We'll leave him alone. And I also have Agumon on this Digital Monster Original. I wasn't actually planning on running this, but I ordered it in a lot. Like, I ordered this, the Poke Walker, the Pocket Pikachu, and a Teku Teku Angel. And I just really love this shell. It's like super simple and boring, kind of, very basic. It's a brick colored, brick shaped virtual pet, so it's very basic. But I really liked it. I've always really liked it, and I always wanted to have this shell. He's hungry. I haven't checked on any of them yet. Uh, but yeah, I really just wanted this shell, and I really like the Digital Monster Originals, so I decided to get this guy. If the beeping's too loud, let me know and I'll turn it off. But I don't feel like training him right now. We're just gonna feed him pills. But yeah, so I wanted Agumon, and I have Agumon, so that's, you know, good. It's always disappointing when you don't get who you're going for, like Numemon over there. Yeah, so then I have this Pocket Pikachu. I'm not really running it, but I'm kind of on a Pokemon kick right now. I'm very interested in the virtual pets. I'm actually looking for a Pokemon Mini at the moment. So this guy, he hates me. I've been neglecting him, and he totally hates me. Yeah, so I haven't really been running him, but maybe we can like show off the games. I think there's only one game on this. Um, uh, Charlie says, I'm drinking a stream of coffee. Nice. I have my hot tea. And Slippy says, do you own an angel Tamagotchi? I do. I have two. I have the Japanese and the English versions, and I really like them a lot. But yeah, so this is the Pocket Pikachu. He's really mad at me. If you shake him, he should start walking. Is he walking? No. He hasn't left yet, so that's good. Oops, oh my god. Oh, he's looking. Do you see him looking at me? Oh my god. The attitude. But yeah, so basically you gather watts by walking with him, and then you have to give him the watts, and then he'll like you the more watts that you give him. Pretty basic. And then there's like a slots game in there, which is cute. I want to save this for last because I'm excited about this one the most. But then we have the Poke Walker. I have my Rapidash named Rapidass. And in here I have Rapidash, and I have a Nidoran that I caught, and a Doduo that I caught last night. If you guys want me to play around with this one today, I will. And then I have an item here that I found yesterday. The Poke Walker is like top 5 virtual pets for me. Like, it's not even really a virtual pet, but it's just so well made and so simple and so much fun. Yeah, and I haven't run it in a long time, so I'm really enjoying this. This is actually I have 3 Poke Walkers now. Fun fact, if like people think that these are region locked, and they're not. So if you find one like from Japan that's cheap and you connect it to your English game, it'll be in English. And yeah, so people will buy a Poke Walker and it says like, you know, English on the front, like on the eBay listing, and it's whatever you connect it to, it will adopt the language. So yeah. And then in the Digimon Discord right now, they're doing a non-Digimon virtual pets hatch, and this is what I'm running for that. I'm running this and the Poke Walker for that hatch. And then I have all these guys. It's way too much. I have way too much running right now. It's ridiculous. It's driving me nuts. But I don't want to like lose the progress I have. So yeah. But anyway, so I don't really know what time it is. I think it's like 9:40. I paused this guy because I really want Muichiro. This is the Demon Slayer Tamagotchi Nano. This is the Hashira Gathering version. Slippy says, God, I love the Poke Walker. Gen 4 was so cool. I know. It was the best. And it's funny because, like, I was always, like, very into Pokemon. and I loved the show and all that, but I didn't play a Pokemon game until the Pokewalker, like the Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out. Um, because yeah, I just like I had a Game Boy and stuff, but I don't know. I guess I never thought about playing the games. And then I saw that this came out and I was like, that's like, Tamagotchi core. I kind of have to get that. So, I got the game because of the Pokewalker. And, I just remember like connecting, uh, you know, with my friends and stuff. Because you can battle between devices, on the Pokewalker. Or not battle. I think you like visit and get an item or something. I don't know. It's been a while. But anyway, so we have this guy booping around. I want Muichiro. This is Muichiro's shell. If you don't like Demon Slayer, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's him. And this shell was actually hard for me to find. I got a really good deal on it, and it was like on my wish list for a while. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so last but not least is this Cross Wars Mini. I never thought I would own this, but I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. And he's sleeping. He was sleeping like he went to bed like really early last night, so I thought he'd wake up early. I think I have Seedrum on right now. We could actually wake him up, but yeah. So the Cross Wars Mini, I feel like it was released in 2011, so that's a little bit more recent than a lot of these. But like Digimon Cross Wars, I am not invested in that at all. I really don't know anything about it, but I love virtual pets. So, of course, I decided to try this when I found a good deal on it. It's different than other virtual pets because you don't start off hatching. You start off just with, on this one, you start off with Greymon and you go from there. And as you battle different Digimon, you have opportunities to cross with them. And if you cross with them, you can then Digivolve. So you can kind of like, me and Siri were talking about this, you might be able to do like a speed run and like get all of the Digimon available to raise on this device in one day. So that's pretty interesting. How did I not know Digimon had a VPET thing? Yeah, no, I didn't know until 2017, so you're totally fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's how Digimon started out. Like, Tamagotchi was first, and then Bandai was like, oh, we should make, like, a boy version of that. Well, this was the color they made at first. We should make a boy version of that. So they did, and, basically it's a Tamagotchi that can battle and has like monsters on it instead of little cute aliens. So yeah. And then after the virtual pets took off, then they made the anime and all that. So this was the first Digimon concept. But yeah, so Cross Wars Mini. It's interesting because this has a lot of care mechanics like feeding the poop. You can wake it up for like sleep disturbances and stuff like that. As a kid, I used to think they were a Pokemon spinoff. Yeah, everyone thought that, unfortunately. But they're totally their own thing, and they came out at the same time. I think it was just the idea of monsters for little boys was popular in the 90s. But yeah, so this has care mechanics, but it seems kind of pointless because they don't really affect evolution. So if you do neglect this thing, it will like de-evolve. So it will go back to the form that you started at, but it won't die. So that's kind of interesting. And I think Time on the Discord on the DDUK was telling me about this thing. It's kind of interesting because every time you reset the device, it gets like an individual, or how do I explain this? let me go into a battle and show you. So, oh, okay. We turn the light on. Okay, there's Triceramon. Trainer HEZ says, for real, that's why they had to rename Pokemon early on, because Monster in My Pocket already existed in the West. Yeah. I forget what they originally named Pokemon. It was, I don't know if it was Monster. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, so we have Triceramon here. We want to wake him up, right? So we hit B, we go to battle. I could have done training, but this works too. So I think that's Baby Demon. And we have to mash the button to get like, oh my God, hold on. Okay, only got 7, excuse me. We're probably going to lose to this thing. But basically you mash the button to give it an input like of how strong your attacks are going to be. And apparently at the base level, or maybe throughout the whole game, each time you reset this device, there's an individual number. So like sometimes it'll be 5, and sometimes it'll be 10, and sometimes it'll be max, or something like that. Each Digimon, every time you reset this, has an individual mega hit number, essentially. I hope I'm explaining that correctly, but because this is like a little bit over my head. I didn't really know this was a thing until Time told me about it. But so yeah, it's interesting because normally with Digimon, if there is like a mega hit thing, oh, and we have a draw now. That's something else that this device does that not many devices do. If like both Digimon are still standing, there will be a draw. But yeah, so most of the time, if you have like a pendulum, for example, and you need to get a certain amount of shakes to get your mega hit, though whatever Digimon you raise, every single time will have that same number of shakes for the mega hit. But this one, it's different. So every time you reset, it's like an individual thing. So it's kind of frustrating because you don't know what the mega hit number is that you need. But it's also kind of cool and makes this more replayable because you don't really know what's going to happen. So anyway, yeah, we have Triceramon. I thought I had Seadramon, but I forgot he evolved last night. So we can feed him. And I don't know what he's eating. They don't eat meat anymore. They eat this thing. I said it looks like a diet can of soda. I don't know what it is, but they eat it. And you can kind of like overfeed them. Like you just keep going and then they'll say no. And then this you can feed them, you know, you can feed them that forever. So basically, yeah, there's no icons on this virtual pet because it's so small. You just hit the A button to pull up the food menu, hit C button to cancel. You hold down the B button to bring up the training, but I don't want to do that right now. And then to see like your stats, you hit the C button, and this says I've won 23 out of 36 battles, and that's a 63% win ratio, and then I've won 8 battles in a row. But I had a draw, so I don't know. But if you lose, it'll go back to 0. So this is like your win. What's the word? I don't know. This is how many battles I've won in a row. And then if you just hit B, it will pull up the like this is like battle in game, and then this is a connection battle. So, and then if you hold down C, it will go to the clock, I think. Yeah. So, very basic, but it's just interesting to me that the mega hits will change depending on when you run the device and all that. So today we're going to play around with this and do some battles, and I want to get like, I kind of want to do 2 evolutions. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. I'm going to have to mash the button off screen because it's so hard. Like to get 30, like 30 is the max amount that you can get. To get that many, like I literally have to put it on the table and like make my finger like vibrate. That sounds weird, but anyway, that's literally what I have to do to get the button mashes in. It's very, very annoying, but it's fine. So let's go ahead and do a battle. I might have to train him a little bit because he might suck. So let's see who we have. So battle. I have no idea who that is. I'm guessing he's a Cross Wars Digimon. I have no idea. Oh, crap. Okay, I hope I get the max. Come on. Okay, max. Good. Nice. Aw, man. So the maximum count might not have been Triceramon's mega hit, which sucks. Oh, okay. Did I win? I think I won. Yeah, good job. So, I don't think I can cross with that guy. Oh, I can? What happens? I think I just... Oh, it's just Triceramon again. So, another thing that's interesting is that, like, I don't know if, like, your winning streak affects, like, your probabilities of evolution, or maybe not probabilities of evolution, but, like, um, I don't know if like your win ratio like strengthens your Digimon so that you can beat like higher level Digimon. Um, yeah. And I also don't know if like if you hit the cross option even though you're gonna get the same Digimon, I don't know if that like strengthens your Digimon. Like I don't know. Basically, very little is known about this device, I feel like. There are like a couple guides out there, but you know. So let's do another battle. So we are going to battle. Who do we have this time? Ooh, is that Dracomon? I have no idea. Button mash time. Ready? Maybe I should turn the sound on for this guy because... Oh no, I only got 23. Oh no. Okay, we're doing good. Okay. Triceramon's better than we thought. Or than I thought. Oh, we have chats. Sorry, the chat's not popping up all the time. But Flavio says, I enjoy your videos and you're truly skilled with makeup. Sending lots of love from Montreal, Canada. Aw, thank you so much. And then Jeremy says, my main Digivice VPET is the BE. Nice. Yeah, the BE is awesome. I don't really love all of the different, what am I trying to say? I'm sorry, it's the morning. Oh, yay, we won. Okay, cool. So, can we cross? Oh, no cross. Okay. I didn't really love the Vital Bracelet until the BE. I think I like the Digivice V. It's pretty good, but the BE, like, blows it out of the water, so. Okay, let's do another battle. Actually, I'm gonna have a sip of tea, and then, and then I'm gonna do another battle. I'm once again sitting on my floor, but this time I have a pillow, so I'm not, you know. It's so hard to find good lighting sometimes, but I think this looks pretty good, at least for the virtual pets. I think for the wonderswan, it does look better under a lamp, but... I'm sorry, I don't really know how to pronounce your username, but Adam or Adam? Adam? Are you looking forward to the color versions 3 through 5? I am. So, uh, it's funny because yesterday I filmed a video kind of ranting about the Digimon Color and the Tamagotchi Uni and how I'm kind of disappointed in both of them. But I am still excited about the Digimon Color. And by the way, I don't know if I'm actually going to post that video, but if you guys want to talk about my thoughts here while we're on chat, I can probably do that, because like I filmed the video and I was trying to use my like the back camera on my phone instead of my front facing camera because my front facing camera like isn't like super high quality, and I was trying out like a new lighting situation, and so I set it all up and I thought it was okay, but I think that it looked kind of bad looking at it now, so I don't know if I'm going to post that or I'll film it again. But basically I feel like they could have done a lot more with both releases, the Tamagotchi Uni and the Digimon Color. And while I am excited for the Digimon Color, especially the version 5, it just kind of feels like a wasted opportunity, and I wish they gave us more as fans. And I wish that it wasn't so expensive for something so simple. And I wish it was backwards compatible. Like, you can't connect it with anything except the other color or the other colors, sorry. And it's just so boring and I hate it. So, okay, Trainer HEZ says, I get it. The color screen and new Evos are really nice, but in every other way, they're downgrades compared to the DM20 or DMX. Absolutely. I 100% agree. I think, like, absolutely 100% if they had like made it like a DM20, like you have the whole catalog of eggs, maybe some new features, they kept the new evolutions that they have, that would have been like a perfect device. I understand they were trying to like keep it like very much so similar to the Digital Monster original, but like there's so much wasted potential, especially with like what we know they can do with virtual pets. Like if you look at the backlog of like Tamagotchi releases, for example, all of those color devices had like infrared, or they had an app, or there's just so much you could do. Or even like the Tamagotchi Smart and the Digimon, the Vital Bracelet BE, those had download, like, you could buy whatever card you want, plug it in, and then you have the roster there. That I would have even enjoyed that more. I think that would have been, better. But, hey Siri, what's going on? And then Flavio says, I really wish they had an upgraded version of Tamagotchi that's more focused on the adult audience. It's a vintage device that many adults would still be interested in buying. I agree. Yeah, I think they could definitely tap into their adult audience more. The new devices are cool, but I feel there's more potential to explore. Sorry, it's hard to read my chat on this thing. I'm sorry. The marketing and everything being focused on kids is quite frustrating. Yeah, for sure. I agree. And Trainer HEZ says, can't sell you more devices if they sell the perfect one once, but I'm jealous of what Tamagotchi gets to. Yeah, I do understand they kind of want us to like collect all of the devices. Like, if one device had all the eggs on it, we wouldn't buy the other colors. I mean, as collectors, we'd probably buy all of them or buy the ones that we like. But yeah, but I'm very torn because I like that we got new colors of the Digital Monster color versions 1 and 2. I like the clear one, and the smoke one is okay. Honestly, I wish it was swapped. I wish that the V2 was the clear device, but I don't know if I'm going to buy them. Like, I don't want to, like, the problem is like FOMO. Like, if you don't buy it now, buying it later is going to be really expensive. But I don't really see a point because it's just a shell and it's the same gameplay. I don't know. I'm very torn. Victor says, honestly, plan to mod my color to change the roster. Yeah, that's the great thing about the Digimon color, is that people hacked it to death, and now we can we can get what we want out of it. So I love that. I love that, I love how innovative the community is, but it's just disappointing when you pay so much money and then they release more stuff and it's like, why? Why are you doing this? Slippy says, I'd love a Devil Tama re-release. Yes, my dream is that they do like a 20th anniversary device similar to the Digimon, where like you get all of the vintage eggs, vintage Tamagotchi eggs. That would be so, that would be so cool. Siri says, LOL, let's not talk about getting all the colors. I have like all of the, oh, you have all the DM20s. I appreciate that, because I'm not a person to collect every single color. If it's the same thing, I'm like, whatever. But like, oh my God. Like, I've bought too many DM20s for my liking. You said, how could I not buy them? I know. How could you not? Um, Jeremy says the latest mod for BE makes it so you see the what? Oh, see the time in 12 hour and the date from modded community. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I it's hard for me to get into modding any devices because I have a Mac. I'm a Mac girl all the way. So like most of the modding stuff is like Windows. So I think if I want to do mods, I have to like send it to a friend and be like, "Hey, can you please mod my device, please?" And then, pay them handsomely. Slippy says, I love the orange and black JL Tamagotchi. It's so hard to find though, and I doubt it'll ever get a remake. I love the JL Tamagotchis. I love them so much. I only have one. I have the white and red JAL Uratama, but I really want that uh, white JAL Entama. Oh my God, I'm stumbling. White JAL Entama that has like the rainbow on it. Oh, it's so pretty. But, where'd the chat go? Okay. It's so weird. The chat will, like, disappear on my phone. I have to, like, find it. Okay. Siri says, any modern Digimon stuff, I snatch it up because I missed out on these things as a child. I know. And, like, being an adult, having this, like, not disposable. Yeah, disposable income, expendable income. I don't know. Whatever the word is. It's very tempting. Like, last night I was on Temu. Actually, no, screw that. I was on Temu for hours, like, because it was like, oh, you get this coupon, you get this blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, I want to get like weird Chinese stuff for cheap. Like, this is so much fun. I spent way too much time on Temu. I wanted to make a video like, I was like, oh my God, what if there's like a cool like Digimon knockoff or a cool like Tamagotchi knockoff? And I could do like a cool video on Temu virtual pets. And then, yeah, it was a dead end. There were like all the bunny ROMs and then I think there were a couple like Nanomoon virtual pets or Q pets. Yeah, not Nanomoon, they're Q pets. And those are cute, but I've played them before. I'm not really that interested, and it's not anything really new. And then Digimon virtual pet wise, there were like no Digimon virtual pets at all. I did get this like really derpy Gabumon plush that I'm really excited about. And I got, what else did I get? Did I get anything like Tamagotchi? I can't remember now. I think I got like this instant camera thing and something else. I'll have to look. But yeah, the Digimon stuff, there wasn't a whole lot. Victor says, I mean, lots of cheap Windows machines that can be used for only modding. I love Macs and Windows. Yeah, that's true. I could probably eventually like buy like a cheap Windows like laptop that I could like mod stuff on. Siri says, I legit wish I picked up more of the bootleg stuff when I was a teen. I just didn't have money back then. Yeah, there were a lot of good bootlegs back in the day, like especially like when the Digimon VPET craze was like higher than it is now, there were a lot of them. And Siri said, oh, Gabu plush, I need to see that when it's in. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's like kind of deformed and like squished. So I'm excited. And Jeremy says, I missed my D-Cyber Clear Black V2. Ooh, that's a nice one. I've never had a D-Cyber, but that sounds really nice. I haven't gotten that into the Digivice side of things because like I'm very much an Adventure 01 girl and I have the Digivice version complete, so I'm kind of like, that's enough for me. But all the Digivices are so cool, and I would love to like find one. Like someday I would like to like research like which one would be like fun for me to play because I've played like a lot of virtual pets and I do get bored sometimes. So yeah, and they're so expensive. Like the barrier of entry is very high. Slippy says, have you ever seen this Tamagotchi edition Game Boy? It's super pink and I adore it. I don't know. That sounds kind of familiar, but it sounds super cute. Flavio says, what's the Tamagotchi version with the camera? Do you know what you can do with the camera? Is it just for taking photos or are there other interesting features? So, I'm loving this VPET chat, by the way, you guys. This is so much fun. So the Tamagotchi with the camera is called the the Tamagotchi pics, and it wasn't released in Japan, I don't think. I think it was like a international, like Western release. It was kind of like in Europe and Canada, and I think maybe Australia and the States. And the camera function, I didn't really play that one very much, honestly. It was too chunky and not really my vibe. And I think you like took pictures of like colors to like make food. I don't know. I honestly don't, I'm not, like there was a lot of functionality with the camera, but I didn't play it very much. Siri says, I would like a D-Cyber. Asia's stuff is so hard to find, and I live in this area. Yeah, oh my God. I'm so jealous of Aussies and people in SEA. Like, oh my God. Like, you guys have so much access to so much good stuff. Also, so expensive. The thing I'm still hunting down is a V3D3. One of these days I'll have one. Aren't those like super hard to find? Like I said, I'm not really super well versed in Digivices, but yeah, it sounds expensive. I have my tea and my water, and I almost made a juice. I was like, I can't have 3 drinks. I know it's the morning, but Slippy says, I'd love to get one of those chirping Tamagotchi Game Boy games. I think it's the Asuchi and Mesuchi one. Yeah, so I've never played any of the Tamagotchi Game Boy games, and they look so amazing. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't make a game for the wonderswan for Tamagotchi. That would have been like right up my alley, but Flavio says, what Tamagotchi do you recommend? The one that feels more modern? I would say my favorite modern Tamagotchi is the Tamagotchi Smart. I played the Uni, and it was just kind of disappointing, and it felt kind of like very like kind of like the pics where it feels like very kiddish to me. I'm not like opposed to it feeling like a toy, I guess, but the Smart kind of felt more simple, and I like that you can collect different cards, and yeah, I just enjoyed it a lot more. I don't like the touchscreen. The touchscreen is not fun, but you can get the Tamagotchi Smart, like the blue or the pink, for pretty cheap, and then the Smart cards, you can, a lot of them are cheap now, and you can also like mod it so that you can like make your own smart cards, and then you have all of the all the smart cards you need, kind of like what people have done with the Vital bracelet. But we're not supposed to talk about that. Siri says they are so hard to get a V3, and minimum for a bad condition one is like $1,000 for a cheap. Oh my God, that's crazy. 1,000. It's like the Magical Witches. Magical Witches are like $1,000, and people will drop that. And like, all power to you, I respect it, but I just can't. I can't do it. Trainer HEZ, I'm going too fast. Trainer HEZ says, I spent ages trying to get a Pendulum X. I needed it. Then it was really slow and boring. Kuwagamon Simulator. So definitely research before you hunt an expensive device. Dang, that sucks. Really? Because I thought the Pendulum X looked really fun. And yeah, I always kind of wanted one. I'm kind of in that boat where it's like I low key need it, like, but it's like very far. Like, honestly, my wish list these days is like, eh. If I get it, I get it. Like, I would really love to have like a Digital Monster original version 5. That's probably my #1 right now. So if anybody knows of anybody selling them, please let me know, because I will buy it if it's reasonably priced. I would love to have one of those one day. But you know, my wish list is very like wishy-washy, and I'm just kind of like, if it happens, it happens. I would love to own a Pendulum X, but if I don't, it's like, you know, I have so many virtual pets, it's fine. But this was, this kind of obscure random nano was on my wish list, and I found it for $7. So, you know, that's kind of my vibe right now. It's like, okay, if it comes and it's a good price and I really want it, I'll get it. But I had to wait like a few months which these are very common, actually. Oops, these are very common. Not obscure at all. And it was still kind of hard to find for a good price. So I'm just like, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, I'm whatever. Flavio says, I must try this Tamagotchi Smart. Thank you. You're welcome. You should try it. It's really fun. Siri says, legit, I'm just hoping like find one day that someone doesn't know it's a V3. I have quite a few version 1s and version 2s. I'm also missing a yellow D3. I really like the D3. Okay. Oh my God. Am I going to go down a D3 rabbit hole now? Oh no. What do you think of the Pendulum Progress? Is that worth the hunt? Pendulum Progress is like the angular looking one with the bigger sprites, right? I had that a couple of years ago and I liked it a lot. The buttons are really like interesting. Like the look of it is just kind of cool. So I was like, ooh, this is cool. And like I love the sprite work is so amazing. Like if you like, you know, bigger, more detailed sprite work, it's really gorgeous. But it just the evolution requirements are really grindy, like really grindy. I just couldn't do it, you know. It was too much. But yeah. Adam, is that how you say your name? Adam? It's cute. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But Adam says, I've been wanting a Pendulum OG 3.5. Okay. Here we go. Here's the meat and potatoes, okay? So I'm having a lot of fun talking. If you guys want to see me actually running stuff, like let me know, but like this is fun. So but anyway, so Pendulum OGs like are my new favorite at the moment. I don't know if you guys watched my video about the Tamagotchi Keitai where I kind of like just ran it for a long time and then I like took footage of it as I was running it and then like I made this like nice like video explaining why I like it and why I would like recommend it to people. I've wanted to do that for a Digimon device as well. And I think I might do it for the Pendulum OG because I just had so much fun. Like I got a Nature Spirits on a, is it Nature Spirits? I get all the names mixed up. I got the version 1. I got a Pendulum version 1, like kind of on a whim, and I just had so much fun. I don't even like that roster very much, but I got Gekomon and Tonosama Gekomon, and those are my favorites on that device, and some of my favorites in general, and I just loved having it there. It's really nice having like an old school device where the screen kind of stays on and it just boops around, and it's also very simple, and I love the jogressing feature if you're running 2 of them. So I might do like a video on that device because they're just so much fun. I don't think I'll ever like get into like collecting, you know, all of the different versions and then all the different 0.5s, but I have, I think I have 3. I think I have version 1. I forget. Is it Nature Spirits? Oh my God, I'm so dumb. I have version 1. I have Nightmare Soldiers, and I have Deep Savers, and that's pretty much like all I need. Especially the Deep Savers and Nightmare Soldiers. I love an ocean or like Halloween themed device. So yeah. Let's see. Siri says, I'm sorry, if you do get a D3, I recommend the V2. There's just more to do, and you can get more Mons. Season 1 and Season 2 Mons. Okay, nice, yeah. Oh, D3s have the transparent shells. That's, oh, I love, ugh. Why? Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Why are we so obsessed with transparent shells? Like, I know why I am. Because, like, it, like, okay. It looks so, like, cool and retro. It's very evocative of the 90s you know, technology look, right? But like people go so hard, and I love them, but like if I don't have to have a transparent shell. I don't know, I do like them, but like why are we so like it's like, ooh, shiny, I need it, you know, we're like seagulls or something. Jeremy says, it's up to you. I'm enjoying the conversation early in the morning. Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Me too. And it's more relaxing for me because like I don't have to make sure the screen is showing and, you know, all this stuff. Siri says, I had a pendulum phase as well, lol. I could not justify getting all the point 0 or point 0.5. I just made sure I had one of each. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm on. It's like, it's too much work and too much money to, especially now because they're so old, right? Like, it's just too much work to go through collecting all of them, so. Slippy says, what do you think the most difficult Tama to run is? Oh, well, there's this one. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called the Tamagotchi Umino or Tamagotchi Ocean. And if you haven't ever run one before, I highly recommend getting it and trying it out. It's it's like a wildly frustrating but very satisfying ride, especially if you get to adult. Like I love the challenge. Like running, like my go-to for like, you know, everyday kind of like what am I saying? Sorry. I need to like I've been talking so much. I need to take a sip of tea. Hold on. But yeah, so my everyday go-to like virtual pets are like simple and easy and like, you know, very fun but not too demanding. But if I ever want a challenge, the Umino is so much fun to run. And I kind of think the Morino is a little bit hard to run as well. It's not nearly as hard as the Umino, but it is a little bit like challenging to get the adults you want anyway. Maybe not in terms of keeping it alive, but in terms of getting the adult character you want, it's a little bit difficult. But yeah, definitely if you find a good deal on an Umino, I think a good deal on that would be like around 35 USD. Definitely snatch it up because they've been getting more expensive recently. So yeah. Jeremy said they let you see inside the cool stuff. That's true. I love to see like the little motherboard and all of that. Oh, Siri said, sorry, I meant all V2 have the transparent shells. All V1 have solid shells. Okay, got you, got you. Slippy says, transparent tech is just the best. Yeah. And Siri says, we just like pretty things. They pretty, lol. I know, they are pretty. They're so pretty. Okay, I used to have a Wind Guardians D1 pendulum OG. I think it was the D1. And it's that really gorgeous, deep emerald green shell with like the golden brownish accents. Oh my God. I traded it for something. I think I traded it for another Umino and maybe a Morino because I didn't have one at that point. So I don't regret, like, I don't completely regret trading it, but I kind of wish that now that I appreciate the pendulum OGs more, I kind of wish I kept it. Like, that's such a collector's thing where it's like, you get this thing that you like and then you don't really enjoy it at the time because like you're not in like the right headspace to enjoy it or something, and then you part with it and then you find an appreciation for it and you're like, damn, I wish I didn't sell that. But, you know, the struggle is real. Slippy says, I try and put all my Game Boys in transparent shells. Yeah, I feel that. Transparent Game Boys look so good. Trainer HEZ says, all my best toys were transparent when I was a kid. I had an evil Action Man with transparent guts. Whoa. I don't really know what Action Man is, but I vaguely remember like seeing toys that had like transparent guts and stuff. Siri says, OMG, the Tama Ocean. So it's so hard to run that when I ordered it, I came in dead. Oh, it came in dead, would not boot. I got a refund, but haven't been able to get another one since. Oh, no. I wonder that's weird, because, I mean, I don't think I've ever had a VPET where I order it and then I put batteries in and it just doesn't come alive. Slippy says, the most frustrating one I've ever done is the Ava Tama Nano, and it takes 8 hours to get a cube, and mine died whilst it was incubating. Oh no, it died while it was, oh, okay, interesting. I I love the Ava Nano. I don't ever think I had a problem with it. I think um, I got I got a secret character. I think it was Lilith, the really creepy one that's like on a crucifix, and I wanted to get a different. I think I wanted to get Ray as the secret character, as the next level of secret character, um, and it evolved and it wasn't what I wanted. So that was really disappointing because it takes like a lot of effort. That nano in particular takes a lot of effort to get what you want. But I love that nano. It's a really, really fun one. Jeremy says, I think the most issues I had was with the Digivice IC Red Black Asia version. Oh, like in terms of like raising it, like it was difficult? And Slippy says the battery just got zonked. Oh, yeah. So the Ava Nano is interesting because like I think sometimes you have to raise another character before you can raise like certain characters later on. Like you have to, yeah. So it's not good because there's no save option. Like you can't save your game. So if your battery dies, you lose all your progress. So I don't know why they did that to us. KJ says, hello, nice collection. Hi, thank you. Yeah, we're just kind of like chatting right now. But I might do some more battles on my Cross Wars Mini or do some battles on my DMOG in a minute. But Slippy says, oh, I love Lilith. I couldn't get any of the secret ones. I'd just end up with the Magi. I forgot how you pronounce that word. I watched Evangelion, I swear, but I forgot how you pronounce that word. Yeah, it's hard to get the secret characters on the Ava for sure. But yeah, so wow, I've been on for like almost an hour, but I'm just gonna keep going because I feel like it today. This has been so much fun talking to you guys. I have so much energy right now. So let me get situated and we can keep talking. But oh, he's sleeping again? Wow. Okay. KJ says, I've been playing the Tamagotchi Uni. I still love the meets, ons, and sums better, but maybe that will change down the road with the updates and changes via Wi-Fi we will get. I'll still play it as a heart Tama? I think I know what you mean. Yeah, so I was talking about the Uni earlier. I'm kind of disappointed with it in terms of like, okay, I'll stop. I'll talk about this for 1 second, okay? So, the Tamagotchi Uni, I was so excited about it, like really, really, really excited. And then they drove home the Wi-Fi thing, like the Tamaverse and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, so I imagine we'll be able to like meet up with friends and, marry our characters or play a game with a friend, like stuff like that. And then I get it. And the Tamaverse is like not very well developed and there's not a lot to do. And you can't even like meet up with your friends. And yeah, I was just very disappointed, especially because like the Tamagotchi Meets and On, they could connect to the app, and then on the app you could like literally meet up with your friend's character and get married to them. And that was like so much fun. I loved that about that release. Like the Meets wasn't my favorite, but I thought they did like a really, really good job with the app and everything. So I assumed the Tamagotchi Uni is the next step, but it's not the same. It's not even like, they had like an event where you could like do a race thing, but I don't even feel like that was live. I don't really know how it worked, but it just kind of felt like smoke and mirrors to me. And I don't know. I mean, it's hard to like have a small device like have all that functionality, I think, but maybe it would have been better if they had an app like the Tamagotchi Meets. I don't know. I still need to give it another run. This is not like my final opinion. This is just kind of like I raised two adults and that was all I did. And I wasn't that impressed with it. I still think they might give us better updates and stuff. However, as of right now, it's just kind of disappointing, especially at the price point. Like $60 for an egg toy. Like, I already pay so much money for all my other egg toys, you know? So, it's very frustrating. Jeremy said, first time I caught a stream. Yay, thank you. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Slippy says, Ava is full of confusing words. It's okay. I know. It really is. Siri says, I don't trade very often, but I only have doubles that will be traded if I really like what someone has. LOL. Yeah, I used to trade so much. Like, I've traded like so many virtual pets, and I've always had good experiences. But nowadays, I think people are scared of trading, and they don't really do it as much anymore. Trainer HEZ says the chat is great. I can just paint and listen along. Oh, that's great. I love painting. I honestly was like, should I like draw on live stream sometimes? Because I could like draw like cute stuff. I don't know. Siri says I was hooked on the uni for like 1 week, then I got over it. Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm a little bit like, you know, how do I say this? I don't love the color screen releases. I don't know why, but I rarely click with one. The only ones I've really clicked with are the P's and the Smart. Everything else has been like, okay, I like this. I think I played the IDL a lot, but it just wasn't my favorite. And I think maybe because, like, I don't know, we're inundated with technology all the time. I kind of like my virtual pets to be like simpler and not so demanding, or like I don't feel like I have to do a bunch of stuff to get the most out of it. Like, you know, a Digimon, I can just like throw it on and like raise a guy and it's chill, right? I can do some battles if I want, but like, you know, but the Tamagotchi Uni is just kind of like, okay, I raise a little guy and it's like, okay, I need to do stuff with him now. And it's like, oh, okay. I don't know. I'm probably not making any sense, but I just never really like clicked with the color releases. And it's frustrating because I always see people like enjoying them so much and having a lot of fun. And so I really went into the uni with like a really good attitude, like, oh, this is going to be so cool and so much fun. And then it just wasn't. I'd love a doodling stream. Oh, really? I would love that. Like, you guys can, like, tell me what to draw. And, oh, that would be cute, like, trying to draw Digimon from memory, because, like, that would be really hard and really funny or something. And you guys can, like, tell me which Digimon to draw. Victor says, I'm just not buying my first expensive VPET $60 Deep Savers Pendulum Z. just now. I'm just now buying my first expensive VPET. Okay. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Admittedly, I own the Deep Savers Pendulum Z, and I've never played with it. But I love the Pendulum Z in general, and I've been meaning to run my Deep Savers for a while. I've just been, like, getting... honestly, like, the hatches and stuff, like, in the community, I love them, but sometimes, like, if I join a hatch, it will like get in the way of like other stuff I want to run, especially like new stuff I've bought. So yeah, but the Deep Savers in general is great. The roster on the Pendulum Z Deep Savers is really cool, and I love the Pendulum Z. I actually want to get back into it. Slippy says the monochrome Tamas are very charming, IMO. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just kind of like something different for me anyway. It's like not a bright screen in my eyeballs. It's just kind of like, oh, it almost feels more like its own thing to me when it's a monochrome screen rather than just like a, you know, device. Victor says, Victor says, I'm also listening while making pots. You're making pots? I've always wanted to do pottery. I studied art in college, and regrettably, I never took a pottery class. I always wanted to. Oh my God. I'm jealous. uh, Jeremy says, also funny thing is, I started a run on my Jurassic World Tama this morning before stream. Oh, nice. That one's really great. I I love the nanos in general. But they are exhausting in terms of like how many we have, but the Jurassic Nano is so good. I love that like you can raise a carnivore or an herbivore, and all the dinosaurs are just so cute. And having tiny dinosaurs on that little tiny, Tamagotchi egg is just really adorable. Slippy says, the color releases almost seem intrusive in a way. I feel pressured to look at it all the time because it's so bright. Yeah, I feel that for sure. Um, yeah, I just get overwhelmed or I get bored. It's like, I don't know. Siri says, ugh, I need to slow down. I need another sip of tea. Like, you don't realize how dry your mouth gets while you talk unless you talk for like an hour. I also need another cup of tea. I just ran out. So, Siri says, I do find that Tamagotchi really want you to play the games a lot to keep the pet happy, and I just can't. I don't have that much time. Exactly. And then it's like, if you don't play the games, you don't have enough money to buy the items, and then you're not getting like the full like gameplay experience. So, yeah, it's just like a lot of like, it just feels like an obligation instead of like a welcoming or a welcome distraction. Like, what I'm running right now, it's like I have too much running right now. So it's a little bit, it's starting to feel like an obligation. But if I have like one or two running, it's like, oh, okay, nice, relaxing distraction. I'm not scrolling on my phone or something, or I'm doing a lot of work. I need to take a little bit of a break, drink something, play with my virtual pet, and then go back to work. But when you have to like earn a lot of money to to enjoy the Tamagotchi, it's just kind of like, it's not as fun. Slippy says, I like my Tamas because they're just more chill than a phone game or something. Exactly, yeah. It's like lower resolution, like low stimulation. You can play a game if you want, but Trainer HEZ says, Pendulum Zs are expensive in some countries. Yeah, so, okay. I think in the used market, they're still relatively cheap. But brand new, they're getting a little bit more expensive, like around like $50 or $60. And then for some reason, the Virus Buster Z is getting very expensive. And somebody told me it's because of the Virus Busters has a lot of the anime boys on it. So a lot of people want to buy that because of the roster. And I totally get that. But yeah, the Pendulum Z, I don't know why that would ever get super expensive. Hopefully it won't ever get to the point where it's like $100 per thing, because I think when I bought them, I bought all 6 when they came out. The first 3 came out first, and then the second wave came out like, I don't know, half a year later, maybe less. And I think they were sold, they sold them like as a set of 3, because you kind of need all 3 of them to unlock all of the different features and stuff. So I believe that each one was like $30. And then, you add that all up, and it comes out to be like $90 or something. So it was pretty inexpensive. I can't remember how much the X's were when those came out in Japan. I kind of feel like they were a little bit more expensive. So the Pendulum Zs were relatively inexpensive, but I don't think they ever hit retail. I think they were a premium Bandai item. So they're kind of they might go up in price eventually, which is disappointing. Victor says, LOL, I have my BFA in studio art, LOL. Oh, that's so cool. I actually got my first Digimon because I wanted something to do between studio classes. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. It's funny because I studied photography, and during my college years, I kind of like abandoned virtual pets. I think I was like, I don't know. I didn't think I was like too cool to play with them or anything. I think I was just really busy and I didn't bring my collection with me. And then after college, I discovered the Facebook groups and all of that. So I got back into like the collecting sphere kind of. And because before that, it was like, Tama Talk forums and I didn't even know Digimon existed like as a virtual pet at that point. I thought it was only an anime, so I didn't get into the Digimon virtual pets until like 2017 when the 20th anniversary came out. But yeah, so I kind of like took a break during college from virtual pets and then came back very strongly. Siri says, maybe I should boot up my DMC V2 in the morning. I, to be honest, have a cold and I'm probably calling in sick to work tomorrow. Be fun to have something on the side. Yeah, definitely. I love like having extra time to run extra virtual pets. And that reminds me, I haven't actually run my Digital Monster Color version 2, which is so stupid because it has my favorite Digimon on it, and for some reason I just haven't got around to playing it, but I need to run my V2 as well. Siri says, I don't think I ever opened my Wave 2 Pen Z. Right? Like, it was just so much coming out at once, and it's just impossible to play all of them. Jeremy says, I'm an ex-antibody fanboy. Okay, nice. I don't think I'm like one particular like wave of Digimon. Like, I don't think one particular wave of Digimon is my favorite, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of just like, it's like, oh, I like that Digimon, and oh, I like that one, and it's all just a mess. Slippy says, another part of the appeal of Tamas is they're kind of more discreet in the small monochrome style. Like, I love playing on my Game Boy, but I feel like I'm being stared at when I play. Aw, I know that feeling for sure. Which, okay. I'm sure this is something like, if you guys collect virtual pets and take them out in public, I'm sure this is something you have thought about before. Like, people will sit and scroll on their phones or sit and play a game on their phones, and people don't bat an eyelash. But if you like pull out a DS or a Switch or a Game Boy or a virtual pet, like, you might get like looks. And I understand why, because it's like, oh, you're not doing the normal thing, like playing a game on your phone, so I'm going to look at you and see what you're doing, because people are nosy. But it's like, oh man, you would hope that, like, since everybody is like constantly on some sort of handheld device, meaning like your phone or something, that like whipping out something else wouldn't be like an eyesore, but it is. Siri says, convert the prices to AUD and you cry at the prices a bit and there's shipping. Ugh. I know, I know. Oh my God. AUD prices are insane. Siri, tell me how much the uni is in Australia, because I think someone said it was like 100 AUD and I was like, no way. Siri also says, I had someone ask if my VPET was for checking blood sugar. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's hilarious. I think I had a similar thing. My sister was younger. How old was she? She was like maybe 13 or 14 at the time. And I just got a Digimon virtual pet. Like, I think it was my DM20. Yeah, it was my gray DM20. And she was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, it's like a virtual pet. Like, you know, I always have these. And she was like, oh, I thought it was like a medical device. And I was like, no, it's not. And it's interesting because I feel like if someone sees, like, I've had people like see me playing a Tamagotchi and they're like, "Oh, is that a Tamagotchi?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." And they're like, "Oh, that's so cool." But if I have a Digimon, I don't think anyone's ever said anything to me before. They don't really know what that is. Especially in the States, the Digimon virtual pets just did not take off. Okay, Siri said the uni is like $100. Oh my God. I know there's like a conversion rate and all that, so, but if I had to like pay $100 for the Tamagotchi uni, I might not have done it. Jeremy says, "Oh Siri, my doctor thought mine was a pulse monitor." Trainer HEZ says, "Haha, my boss thought it was a pager." Oh my God. I can't really remember what pagers look like. They were kind of small, like black rectangles, right? Lorelai says, "LOL." I hope I said your name right, by the way. Lorelai? It's pretty. Says, "LOL. My neighbor thought it was a pager too." Slippy says, "One time some kid ran up to me whilst I was on my Game Boy Plus." Sorry, I don't know what that is. GBP to ask me about it. It was adorable, LMAO. And he went off telling his friends about it and stuff. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, it's weird, like, if you grew up with older technology, it's like, oh, I know what that is. Like, it's like, whatever. But like kids, like, I wonder what it like looks like to kids. Like, does it look ancient? Does it look new? Does it look, I wonder what their perception is. Siri says, "I've grown out of the shame. People just, or sorry, I've grown out of the quote shame. People just know I have things like this now. I've gotten to the point where people expect it." Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Like, I definitely feel like, well, sometimes I still feel like a little bit, not shameful, but it's just like, I don't want the attention. I don't want somebody to stare at me. So it's not like shame. It's just like I'm choosing not to have that experience. But most of the time I whip stuff out. But I do feel more like of an eyesore if it's a color screen anything. Maybe not the DMC. The DMC is still pretty discreet because it's like the same size as the originals, but Siri says the DM20 was like 45 when it No. Oh my God. And she says a lot of the monotamas are like that price too. No. No. Oh, that's too much. $45? Slippy says, "TBH, I probably look like a time traveler when I leave the house because I always have a Walkman and a Game Boy." Oh, okay. Slippy says GBP is Game Boy Pocket. Oh, I've seen those. Lorelai, right? Lorelai says you got it right, and thank you. You're welcome. I hope I got it right. Siri says, "I think the cheapest I've gotten them was maybe like 25 if it's on sale." Okay. Wow. Because like here, right now, on Amazon, the DM20s are like, so there's a range of prices, right? But like, I think the cheapest is like $7. So, wow, 45 and 25, that's crazy. Jeremy says, I think cheapest for a VPET I got is $15 USD. Okay, which one was it? I'm nosy. Was it like the DM20 or something else? And Siri says, "Oh, I want a pocket. I've only got the Game Boy Color from my childhood." Y'all are lucky. I don't have any Game Boys anymore. I had one and then I didn't really use it, so I'm not like whining that much, but I kind of wish I kept it. But I'm low-key a hoarder these days. Like normally I like to get rid of stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't use this, I don't need it, it's gone. And with most of the stuff that I have in general, like in life, I like to get rid of stuff and like I'm not like super minimalist, but it's like, okay, I don't use this, I don't need it, let's get rid of it. But recently, because of the state of virtual pets being so expensive, I have just been holding on to everything. Or not everything. I still will occasionally sell things, but it's just like this, okay, I'm going to buy it now at the good price because if it gets more expensive later, I'm not going to want to buy it. So I'll buy something and not even use it necessarily, but it's like, okay, at least I have it just in case it gets expensive later. And because I don't want to pay up the wazoo for something like that, right? But it's not fun. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I might do a collection cleanup soon, but right now I just have like too much stuff for me personally. I see no shame in collecting. If you want every single color of every single whatever, totally fine. Just me personally, it's like, okay, especially like in my like journey, quote unquote, as a virtual pet collector, it's like I have experienced most of the virtual pets that I want to, or that I'm interested in that aren't like too expensive. Well, I have had like expensive ones. Like I had a Tamagotchi Devil and stuff like that at one time or another. But now I'm like, okay, I've experienced all of these. I don't really need to go back and buy, you know, more stuff. But we're just in this point in time where there's like so many new releases, and it's like, okay, if I want to play that, I need to get it now, or it's gone, or it'll be there later, but way more expensive. So it's just frustrating, man. I'm sure you guys relate. Let's see. Siri says $7. OMG, I'm getting ripped. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, dude. I can't. And it's crazy because I feel like virtual pets are more popular in Australia, so I feel like they should be cheaper, but Lorelai says the last DM20 orange transparent I got was like $7 as well. Yeah. It's a great deal. But it's also very tempting. Like whenever I feel like bored and I want to buy something, I'm like, should I get another DM20? It's only like $5, and then yeah, I need to stop. Siri says, I didn't have a lot as a kid, so I kept everything. My parents didn't even get it for me. My neighbor was throwing it out. Oh, wow. That's so cool. I've never had any luck like getting vpets at like a flea market or anything like that. So I would love to like stumble upon a garage sale and they're just like getting rid of a bunch of virtual pets. Oh my God. Oh, I think you told me this story, Siri. Even my first virtual pet was my friend's, and he gave me one to be nice. And yes, that was my V6. That is so cool. That's insane. That is like insanely lucky. Slippy says, an IPS backlit screen is about 50 quid and it requires minimal skill. You can find tons of tutorials for it. I want to backlight my wonderswan. I know you're talking about Game Boys, I think, but I want to backlight my wonderswan so badly. And let me tell you why. Number one, it's hard to see in person. Number two, it's hard to see via streaming. And number three, Siri, this is your fault. I mean, I'm not like faulting you, but this happened because I saw you playing the Digital Monster version wonderswan on your little handheld. And I was like, oh my God, that looks so good. I wish that the wonderswan was backlit. Because I love the wonderswan itself. I love the graphics. I love that I'm playing it on the original console, but it's just very difficult to see. And in person, obviously it's not as bad and it's playable, but I really want to stream it. And part of the reason why I'm not streaming it today was because I was like, I'm not well versed enough in the game. I'm kind of stumbling, and it's just so hard to get it to look good on stream. And I know you guys want to see it, and I want to show it so bad, but it's just kind of difficult. So I'm still figuring it out. I'm still wanting to do it. Just right now, I want a backlight so bad. It would make my life so much easier. Oh my God, I'm out of touch with the chat. It's hard to keep up. Kevin says, I really need to get a wonderswan. You should. They're really, really cool, and they're really awesome. Just like I said, the back, the screen is just hard to see a little bit. Slippy says, a wonderswan screen shouldn't be that hard to find. I mean, Sega Game Gear has them. Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked into it at all yet. I'm just like, ranting. But it is like in the back of my mind, like, okay, like maybe someday I will mod it. Okay, so right now I am very thirsty and I have water, but I want tea. So you guys, please stay. I'm just gonna be like 2 minutes putting the kettle on really quick and I'll be right back, okay? So don't go anywhere, okay? We're just taking a little pause. I'm gonna stretch my legs, make some tea. And feel free to chat. I'll catch up when I get back, but just give me like a few minutes, okay? Okay, so I'm waiting for the kettle to boil. And in the meantime, let's check on the boys. I love how low maintenance the digital monsters are. Like, ridiculously low maintenance. Like, yeah. Because Tamagotchis, they're all care-based, so they just, the old ones are just so needy. And I like that too, but sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm just gonna do a little maintenance while I wait for my kettle to boil. And he's asleep again? What time is it? Oops. What? I swear, it went to bed at like 7 p.m., maybe 6, I don't know, and it's still sleeping? Oh my God. Okay. My kettle should be almost done. Let me check the chat really quick. Let's see. Siri says, having a quick look, there is an IPS mod for the wonderswan. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. I'm not good at modding. I mean, maybe I could send it off somewhere. Kevin says, game here had a decent screen for the time, but it hot warden with the years? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry. Slippy says, I wonder how much one of those Pikachu things is. You mean this? This one, I got it for a good deal. There's this person on Instagram called Tama J Photo, and they sell a bunch of virtual pets. I actually got this brown, brown OG over here, and the Poke Walker, and another pedometer pet from them. And this Pocket Pikachu, I think, was like $10. It is in rough shape. And then shipping from Thailand was like $15 USD. But yeah, this was only like $10. But, you know, there's a little damage right there. I would say maybe like a good price for like one that isn't brand new but looks better than this is like maybe $30. Because the Pocket Pikachu, it's very like basic and, you know. Okay, I need to go pour my tea. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, tea is poured. I'm just gonna let it sit for a couple minutes, but I'm almost back, you guys. Thank you for waiting, because I'm having so much fun. I think you guys are having fun too. But I love this. This is a lot of fun. This is definitely the most people I've ever had on a stream before. So thank you guys so much. Oh, you guys, you guys are talking about handhelds, and I feel I don't really know that much about them. I feel out of the loop. Okay, Kevin says, meant to say the game store, I think GG, had a decent screen. Or wait, no. GG. I don't know what GG means. Had a decent screen, but the screen deteriorated as years went by. Yes, that's very common with certain handhelds, I believe. Like the wonderswan actually is, a lot of them get like screen burns and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go finish my tea. Be right back, okay? Okay, I am back. Let me close the door. Okay, so I said I wasn't gonna have 3 drinks, but now I have 3 drinks. I have hot tea, I have juice with my vitamins in it, and water, so I'm officially a crazy person. Um, Slippy says, yeah, this is fun. I don't have anyone to talk about vpets. I know, like, I mean, that's not true for me, because I do have, like, friends that I've met through the Discord and Facebook groups and stuff like that. But in terms of, like, having a conversation like this, I don't think I've done it in a long time. I've talked to like my good friend on the phone before, and I've talked to like Flurp when we did our podcast thingy. But like, yeah, I don't get to do this very often, so I'm having a lot of fun. And now that I think about it, it might be like more fun like if I did a stream like this again, like where I'm just talking mostly. Maybe I if I'm on screen, it might be like slightly more interesting to watch. Maybe, I don't know. Unless you guys just like are listening and stuff, but or just watching the vpets boop around. Jeremy says, question, I was gifted a Tama original, but don't know the version. It's camo green with swirl lines on the screen. Swirl lines. I think that's a Gen 2. So like a P2. The icons are stars. Okay, so it's either okay, if you hatch it and the baby is like a little black blob, then it's a Gen 1 or a P1. And then if you hatch it and the baby's a little white blob, it's a P2. So they're very similar, but just different character rosters. Trainer HEZ says, just quickly went to watch some wonderswan Digimon footage. Looks cool. They could easily pull all that into a VPET now. They could. That would be so cool. That would be so amazing. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like they could do so much with virtual pets now, and they just don't do it. They're like, oh, this is good enough. We don't care. You know, and I know it's a lot of work, but... And we're so niche. That's another problem is that, like, we as a community are extremely niche. Extremely. Like, so even though they've been selling a lot of units and stuff, it's just like we are still such a small fan base. And I love that about us. I think there's a lot of like cool, nice people. But yeah. Siri says, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. Siri says, yeah, chats about VPets are rare to come by. I love it when it does happen. Absolutely. It's so much fun. Like, I think anyone, like, if you're passionate about something, having the opportunity to talk about it with other people who also enjoy it is just so satisfying because, like, otherwise it's kind of like, oh, this is my thing that I really like and, you know, nobody really gets it and you feel kind of like a weirdo or you just feel like you want to talk to somebody about it and you can't. So yeah, I love having chats about virtual pets. Meeman and Dreamin says, "Hey Laitama, working so just stopping by to say hi. Hope it's a good stream. Love the Poke Walker. I use mine quite often. Thank you so much. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, the Poke Walker is, like I said earlier, like one of my top 5 devices of all time. And I really like all of the Pokemon devices that I've tried, which is the Pikachu Color, the Poke Walker, and the Pocket Pikachu regular. Yeah, they're all great. I wish I kept my Pikachu Color. I'm actually looking for one right now, and I'm looking for a Pokemon Mini, but the Poke Walker is, if I could only choose one, I would definitely choose the Poke Walker, even over the Pokemon Mini. I love it so much. Kevin says, even Nintendo DS and 3DS is starting to suffer of deterioration, especially if you don't turn on a console for a few months, then sometimes you will notice screen yellowing at the edges. Oh my God, okay. No, that's so scary because like I have a DSi and a 2DS XL, and they've both held up so beautifully. And now that's worrying me. I'm scared. So hopefully, oh no, oh man, that's scaring me. Slippy says, oh, my 2004 DS, the plastic started to almost crumble and the hinges broke. Oh no. No. That's a nightmare. Siri says, my one friend that is into vpets the way we are is a nurse and he's always so busy. Lucky if he comes to cards once a month. Aw, man. I mean, it's so great that you have a friend IRL who likes vpets though, because like I have nobody. Like my sister, I think she has the Jujutsu Kaisen Nano because that's her favorite anime. And then I think I gave her a Gudetama Nano and a Digimon 20th, but she's just like not into them as much. She ran them and like we would like send each other pictures and that was really really fun. But you know, I think it was like a, oh, I'm gonna run this like once or twice, you know, over the course of 5 years, and you know, so if she does run it, I get lucky and she'll send me pictures. But Jeremy says, even though we may have a small fan base, we have the will to keep on playing with vpets. Yeah, that's true. That's very very true. I feel like everyone in this community is so passionate about it, so we definitely keep the vibe going. Slippy says the 2DS are pretty robust. Okay, good. That's good to know. That's really good to know. So I want to do something with the virtual pets right now. They look so bored. But I'm gonna keep drinking my tea a little bit because it is hard to talk. I've never streamed this long. I don't know how streamers, like, I guess they just get used to talking a lot and they take, like, regular breaks and stuff, but I've never done this, so. Lewis says, hello, hello, good to see you again. Siri says, it's funny because we met online watching a stream and realized that we actually live in the same area. And we had been to the same card store when the Digimon trading card game came out, just not at the same time. Oh, that's so cool. I actually recently went to a game. Oh, yeah, that's where I got the wonderswan. I went to this, like, little tiny game store that's actually really, really cool. It has, like, a lot of retro stuff. Like, you know, they were talking about, like, oh, what franchises are you into, and blah, 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 and I was like, yeah, I like Digimon and virtual pets, and, you know, but they don't really say anything, like, no. I always go in hoping, like, oh, maybe somebody will also like this, and then they don't, but it's fine. Whenever I wear a virtual pet at an anime convention, people will be like, oh, yeah, like, I remember those, but that's pretty much it. I think I met a Tamagotchi person one time, and she was really nice, but the guy she was with was really weird, and he wanted me to step on him or something like that. Like, I don't know, like he was like, or no, he didn't ask me to do that. That's not what he did. He was like, I was wearing like, I think I was doing a Yami Yugi cosplay, not like an intense one, just like a funny one. I had like the Millennium Puzzle, and I like, you know, had my hair in pigtails, and I did like Egyptian makeup or something. Very like low-key cosplay. And I was wearing these black boots, and he said something about like my boots, and then like, oh, those boots are really cool. And I was like, oh no. And then I looked at his Instagram, and he had like all these anime girls like stepping on him, and that was like his thing. And I was like, oh, but so yeah, but he was not a virtual pet person. His friend was, but I kind of avoided her because I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Slippy says, I'd love to see what the Digimon can do. I've never used one. Oh my god, I have to show it off. I have to show something off. I will in a minute. I'm still, like, drinking tea a little bit. So, Lewis says, excuse me, Lewis says, you haven't accepted my message in Instagram to send you the translation of the items in the wonderswan. I think I did. Because you told me about the translation, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. And then I forgot to check my my message requests, but I believe I messaged you back, and I said I'm so sorry. Um, I can't check it right now because I'm streaming on my phone. But I think I messaged you back, and if I didn't, I definitely will as soon as I get off. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for the help. I really appreciate it. Um, Siri says, yeah, some people at cons have no chill. For real. Slippy says, cons are either the best thing ever or just yeesh. I know, it really, really is. It's like you either meet these really amazing, creative, fun, smart people, or you meet like the scum of the planet. It's insane. Kevin says, I avoid most people at cons. I understand why, but I do like the interaction. Like when like you're in a cosplay and somebody gives you a compliment, that's really fun. Or if you see somebody who makes like an amazing cosplay, I love to give them compliments. So it depends. If the vibe is wrong, then run for the hills. But um, Slippy says, I always wear one of my helmets to cons to avoid people and smells. Oh my God, the smells. You are so right. You are so right. The smells are terrible. Oh my God, this is another con nightmare while we're on this topic. So, I was at a convention, really, really big one, the biggest one in my state probably. And this guy, he was wearing some kind of like silicone mask, and it was extremely detailed. I thought it was prosthetics, but it's actually just like a hood that you pull over and then maybe you like touch it up with makeup. But actually maybe not. I think it was very like, maybe you only put makeup on your eyes so it matches the mask. But he looked amazing, and like me and my friends were talking to him, and we are like, wow, you look so cool. And then I was like, what is that? And he explained to me that it's like a silicone hood that goes completely over your face, and like it has like nose holes and a mouth hole and eye holes, right? And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I was like, isn't it hot in there? And he was like, yeah, it's really hot in here. And then he proceeds to like lean over and like show us like the sweat that will drip out if he like leans over and like pulls like the lip of the mask off. Does that make sense? Like, somehow release the tightness, and like, oh, it was so disgusting. And we were like, oh man, you just ruined it. What the fuck? This is disgusting. And oh, it was terrible. And it smelled so bad. Oh my God. Ugh. Siri said, let's be real, cons are for shopping and hunting down Digimon stuff. Absolutely. Okay. Y'all tell me your experience, because I don't know if this is true everywhere, but like most of the conventions I go to, there's like 0 Digimon cosplayers. I'll see somebody with like a Digimon button on their backpack every blue moon, right? Or once in a blue moon. And there is some Digimon merch, but like no cosplayers at all. At all. Very disappointing. By last con I went to, I got really lucky because I was like, okay, I don't want to go around the vendor hall too much because I don't want to spend too much money, but I just had a feeling like maybe I'll find some Digimon stuff that I actually like, because I'm very picky. I don't like to like collect. I'm not into like figures, or I like plushes, but I can't stand the accumulation, so I usually like have like 5 only, So I found this booth, and they're from out of state. I think they're from like Philadelphia or something. And they were Bandai people. They were like, they had like, all their stuff was Bandai, I think. They had like Power Rangers. They had, Power Rangers is Bandai, right? I think so. And they had Tamagotchi, and they had Digimon. They actually had the Vital bracelet. or Vital Hero, and they had these amazing Digimon plushes that go for like 40 bucks on Amazon, but they were like $25. And I was like, "Oh my God, I need those." So I got a Gabumon and an Agumon. Agumon. I never knew how to say any Digimon names because like we have in the community we have like a lot of people from all different countries and everybody says it differently, so I'm like, if I say it in my head, do I say Agumon or do I say Agumon? I have no idea. Gabumon is Gabumon, but Agumon, I don't know. um, Lewis says all done. The pics were sent, and even you can reset the save data to start a new game. Oh my God! Thank you so much. That is exactly what I needed. That's my bad for like not responding. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. That's so cool. I'm definitely gonna check that out as soon as I hop off. But I'm still like, I think we're still chilling, so we can still stream a little bit. Siri says, "Dude, I'm short." I'm right down in the smells. Oh my God. The worst. Ugh. Slippy says, "I love talking to the vendors and stuff at cons, apart from the stalls with the weird lolly art." Yeah. Yeah, that's, no. Jeremy says, "My first con was Kitsune Con. It was good for me, good for more part, just a lot of hugging." A lot of hugging, okay. Slippy said he had a sweat valve. He literally had a sweat valve. It was disgusting. Kevin said, "Had a guy try and grab my phone for trying to take a picture of my girlfriend in cosplay, screaming, 'Cosplay is not consent?'" Had a guy try and grab my phone. Oh my God, for taking a picture of your own girlfriend? Wow, that's crazy. I did have an experience like that, like, I love Dance Evolution. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's kind of like Just Dance for the Wii, but it's like a standalone game, kind of like DDR, but there's no like dance pad. It's based on how you move and how the camera sees your body. So I love Dance Evolution. I think I played it. If you look at my vlogs when I did my Kris Jenner cosplay, I think I show myself dancing playing that game. But anyway, so there's this guy and he was really good at Dance Evolution. He's like one of the guys who like learns the dances on YouTube and then comes and plays the game and like kills it, right? And then there were like chairs around the edge of the game, so like if people were waiting to play, you could like sit and wait. And I was waiting in line and he just played, and the people in front of me went to play the game, and they were like two girls, and he's sitting on the chair and he starts filming them. And I don't like confrontation, so, but I just felt weird. I was like, this is not okay. I think he was like innocently doing it. He didn't seem like a creepy guy. He seemed like, I don't know. I just didn't get a creepy vibe. I just think he didn't know that it wasn't appropriate to do that. So I was like, okay, I should be nice. I don't want to be like a bitch, but I also don't think he should film them without asking because that's really weird. So he's like, I was like, you know, having this like inner conflict, like, oh shit, what do I do? And I see him sitting there and I go up to him and I say, you know, you should probably ask them if you want to film them. And he was like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. And, so then he stopped, and then I think they were going to play another round. I think he asked them, hey, do you guys want me to film you and I can send it to you? And I think they said, no, thank you. And then I went up to play and he asked if he wanted me to, if he could film me, and I said, no, thank you. So yeah, I think he just didn't really understand. I don't think he was being a creep, but the girls might have taken it as creepy and then maybe yelled at him or something. So I think I did the right thing, but definitely, yeah, having phones and stuff is like being able to take pictures and videos of people so easily is like a blessing, but also it can be not good. Slippy says, my local con is super small. It's usually superhero cosplay, but there's always a sick Batmobile replica. Whoa, that's sick. I would love to see that. My cons usually have like like anime cars, but like, you know, just like a car with anime decals on it. Siri says, 100% lucky if you even see Digimon merch in Artist Alley. Was lucky to see plushies. Yeah, 100%. Like, and it's just so crazy to me. I know, like, all my social media, I follow Digimon people and stuff like that, but I feel like the community's still there, but it's just not in the mainstream. Slippy says Bandai are just like the toy overlords. Yeah, for sure. Japanese toy overlords, 100%. Jeremy says Bandai and Takara. Yeah, definitely, 100%. Siri says, I think I saw Bandai stuff one time in 2020 before COVID hit Australia that year. Was the last con for ages. They had some displays of the DM20th and P1 and P2 in cases. But that's the last I've seen something like that. Yeah. Finding Digimon is hard. Finding virtual pets is even harder. It's like impossible. I need to catch up. Hold on. Siri says, yes, we have the anime cars. Jeremy says, I do once in a while go to the Dairy Con, which is the Transformers convention for Wisconsin, but I wish we had Digimon Con here. I wish we had Digimon Con anywhere, man. I mean, sorry, I'm adjusting. I'm sitting on a pillow on my floor. There's so many tamers in the States, but we're all scattered everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of us in the Southeast, but it's still pretty far to like meet up. I wish I went to Humulos's Digitama Hatchery meetup. I wish I went. I was planning on going, like, because like back in the day, we planned on having a meetup like for years. Like we had a group chat with all of us and we were all going to meet up, and then COVID hit it. Oh. Oh my God, my phone just messed up. Am I still on? Someone please tell me if I'm still on. What the heck? Ugh. The technical difficulties are crazy today. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm still on. So, yeah, like I always wanted to meet up with them, and then the time came, but I had already like done a few trips that year, so I just couldn't afford it. And I wish I went. I mean, if they do another one, I'll definitely go. Like, I have to. I've been like way too active in that community. I love all those people. It would be so cool to meet them in person, but you know, it's just so hard to do meetups. I'm so jealous of the DDUK. It seems like there's more of them like in a concentrated area, or it's just like easier to travel because it's a smaller country. And I have relatives in the UK, and so I'm like, oh my God, if I'm ever in the UK, I have to meet up with Alex and like other people or something. Especially Alex, he's like my buddy, but like, oh my God, I would meeting up with people, it would be so like surreal but amazing. And yeah. Kevin says, oh wow, there is a wonderswan Digimon console. Yeah, it's like you're talking about the clear orange with the blue buttons, right? I think Siri said she used to have it, which is amazing. Siri says, I'm also jelly. I would love to meet up with people. I know. I'm so jelly too. Slippy says, woo, UK, only thing we've got going for us. Aw. My mom's side of the family is English. So like my grandparents on that side are from England. And we don't have a lot of family over there anymore, but I do have 2 uncles. And so someday, I hope I go visit them someday. I love them so much. It's just so expensive. So yeah, if I'm ever over there, I have to meet up with somebody. It has to happen. Okay, so since today is like very relaxed, and I love this, but I want to do something VPET. I want to give you some visual entertainment. So if you guys have like, what should I show off right now? I could do Numemon battles with the Wonderswan. I could do Digimon Cross Wars battles. I could do, I could catch a Pokemon or a couple Pokemon on this. And that's pretty much it. I could also show you the slots game on this Pocket Pikachu, but it's kind of boring, so, but yeah, just right now, since we have people in the chat, just like let me know what you want to see. Okay, Jeremy, you're in there first. Jeremy says catch a Pokemon. Okay, let's go. So hopefully, hopefully the screen will look good, and it won't be like the Wonderswan, please. I mean, oh yeah, look at that. The Pokewalker screen is just amazing. And if you guys want to see more, more Pokemon, I'll have to unload them because I have 2 right now. I'm also in a very boring area, honestly. Dang it, it focused and now I messed it up. There we go. Okay, perfect. So, I have plenty of watts, so we need to do Poke Radar. Okay, what do we got? Oh, boring. Sentret. But I don't think I caught him yet. He's kind of hard to catch. I tried to catch him yesterday and it didn't work. Let's see. Okay, I'll attack again. Attack again, come on. Okay, nice. Okay. Sentret was too strong. 10 watts lost. What? I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Oh, wait. Oh, he killed me. That's why. I should have evaded. I'm dumb. It's hard to, like... It's hard to pay attention to what's actually happening when I'm trying to, like, make sure the Pokewalker looks good on screen. But let's go again. We have a little bit of a glare, but let me know if it's too bad and I can try and fix it. Okay, come on, who do we have? Who do we have? Okay, Sentret again. Good, let's go. I need him. Slippy says, can you shiny hunt on the walker? I don't think so. Okay. Come on, let's catch him. Come on, don't pop out. Like, I mean, I don't think it's, like, impossible to catch a shiny. I mean, maybe it is, but yay, we got him. But I don't know if it's actually impossible to catch a shiny on the Pokewalker or not, but, like, you can't tell what color it is when you're catching it. It's all black and white. So if you did catch one, you wouldn't know until you unloaded your Pokemon. Jeremy says, breakfast time, fruit and grand cereal bar. Nice. I actually, I don't eat breakfast a lot. I do a juice or maybe like something small with a cup of tea. I have to have tea in the morning. My caffeine addiction is really bad right now. But yeah, so this morning I just had juice. But it's probably like an hour before lunchtime now anyway. Siri says, I'm pretty sure the thing is shiny locked. That means you can't get them, right? Okay. Siri says she looked it up. Sadly, these Pokemon can't appear shiny as they're usually locked. However, through the use of an action replay, players can remove the shiny lock to hunt Pokemon. Oh, using the Pokewalker. Whoa. That's cool. I've never gotten into like action replay stuff. Slippy says Gen 1 shiny hunting is pretty fun, but you need gold or silver to check if they're shiny. Okay, I don't even know if I've ever caught a shiny Pokemon, admittedly. I think I did. And then, you know, everybody gets the red Gyarados in Heart Gold. So, speaking of, I'm going to get the game and I'm going to unload the Pokemon. So that we can catch a couple more. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm actually I'm borrowing my friend's game um to do this Pokewalker because I already have my other Pokewalkers loaded with my own. Um and I kind of wanted like a fresh start because I have a lot of areas unlocked on that one. But this game has never been used with a Pokewalker, so I don't want to show it on screen just in case it shows my friend's name. But I'll play the music. Oh, it's so good. Man, DS, I think the DS was my favorite console for Pokemon games. Okay. Okay, connect to Pokewalker. Let me see if it shows their name. By the way, my Rapidash, I think I might have told you, it's named Rapidass. I had to catch, so they didn't have a lot of Pokemon on this game. And I was like, can I just use one of the Pokemon in your box? And they were like, no, because I might use them later. And I was like, okay. So I had to go and catch something. The first thing I caught was a Rapidash. And it actually, I don't like, Rapidash is, I don't dislike Rapidash, but it's not my favorite Pokemon, but they look really good on the Pokewalker. So we're going to return from a stroll. Yeah, if I ever play my own Pokewalker, I'll show you guys. Wait, what happened? Cannot connect? What? Hold on. Let me, I don't know if like, let me move away from my phone just in case the streaming thing is messing it up. I don't know. Okay, so it was either the light in here or my streaming messed it up. I don't think that's possible. I don't know how technology works. Okay. Set out on a stroll through a refreshing field. Rapidash is taking a bit of a nap. Found Sentret, it ran away. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need to see the whole thing. But I want to see if I unlocked a new, whatchamacallit, area. Okay, I got level up. Collected 263 watts. Oh, and it unlocked something. A new route has been found on the Pokewalker. This is so much fun. My game, this never happens because I have most of them unlocked. Rugged Road is now available. Okay, let's see who we can catch on there. All Pokemon you caught on the stroll have been sent to the PC box. Very good. And then the items go too. I'm just like, you know, stacking my friend's game up over here. Go for a stroll. Can y'all hear the music? Still? I hope you can. Okay, so we're going to take Rapidash again. I guess I could take one of the Pokemon I caught, but I don't really like them, so... Here, I'll turn it up. There we go. Is that better? Okay, we're going to take Rapidash again. Select the route. So I guess... I wasn't... Should I do... Okay, guys, really quick. Should I go to Noisy Forest or Rugged Road? We just unlocked Rugged Road, but I haven't done Noisy Forest on this one yet. And I don't know which Pokemon's on which one, but Noisy Forest or Rugged Road. Quickly, quickly! Whoever says it first wins, but... I really have no idea. Or if somebody could Google for me really quick, what Pokemon are on Noisy Forest and Rugged Road, then I could, like, pick. But I can't Google anything. Okay, Jeremy said Rugged Road. Let's go with Rugged Road. Fuck it. Let's go. Take a stroll. Yes. Okay, hold on. I have to go stand in the shade again so it doesn't mess up. Okay, here we go. He's back or she's back. I don't really know what their gender is. I love this music. Oh my god, it's so good. But yeah, now we can catch some Pokemon. So we're gonna exit. We're gonna turn this off. Okay. Okay, so Slippy said, has anyone here played Pokemon Yellow? It's such a cute game. I have. I played it on, like, when Nintendo released it again, like, on the 3DS or whatever. Or, like, you could, like, buy it for cheap. Whatever. I don't know what you call that. They, like, re-released it, essentially, but it's the same game. I love Pokemon Yellow. It's honestly one of my favorites. Siri said, damn, there was a Japan You Want drop. Looks like I missed all the pendulum cases they had. Oh, why are those so hard to find? It's crazy. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna see what Pokemon we can catch. So apparently, like, I've done a little bit of a deep dive into the Pokewalker before, and apparently, like, certain Pokemon are harder to find than other ones. And each one kind of has like different requirements. Like, for example, to get some like harder to find Pokemon on a certain route, you might have to have like 0 steps. If you don't have 0 steps, then, oh my god, my camera. If you don't have 0 steps, you can't catch that Pokemon. So there's a lot of intricacies to this that I wasn't really aware of. And like, this is kind of like what I've been cooking up, but I'll tell you guys since we've been having so much fun. For the month of September, maybe September leading into October, I kind of want to stream the Pokewalker and see how much of the Pokedex on the Pokewalker I can finish, because it doesn't have a complete Pokedex, obviously, but I would love to like see how many I can catch, and like I think that would be a really fun challenge. So I need to like make like a spreadsheet and stuff to have like a checklist, because it's very like confusing. But yeah, I think I want to do that. Okay, so let's see who we can catch on Rugged Road. Oh no, I put all my watts. Oh, so we can't catch anything. Aw, man. I forgot that it like depletes your watts once you connect it. I'm dumb. Sorry. So I guess I either have to walk around now, or we're just done with the Pokewalker. And I think we're probably just done with the Pokewalker today. I'm sorry. That's so disappointing. I'm probably the most disappointed. But yeah, so I guess that's it. I'm sorry, guys. But if I catch any cool Pokemon, I'll probably post them as shorts on my channel. So let's do something else, because we're 2 hours strong, and I'm still digging it, and you guys are still here. So Jeremy says, making me want to play Pokemon Shield. I never finished that game. I actually really liked it. I liked that you could play on the TV, but Slippy says the Switch games don't hit the same for me, but I think they're still pretty good. I agree. I think they're still pretty good, but just not the same. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet yet, though. It looks like a mess, but I love the Pokemon they designed. I really, really do. Siri says they have a D2 Digivice, but I'm telling myself I don't need another one because it has a different shell. Yeah, that's very true. You don't need another one. Don't do it. Oh, Lewis, thank you so much for looking this up. In Noisy Forest, we have Bellsprout, Wobbuffet, Paris, Venonat, Spearow, and Oddish. Oh, that's cute. I like that. So, yeah. Like I said, I want to do a whole series where a streaming series where I try and complete the Pokewalker. But now that I know every time you connect to the game, it depletes your watts, I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do that? But, um, okay. And in Rugged Road, we have Onyx, Magby, Machop. I can't pronounce any names. Ponyta, Geodude, and Hoot Hoot. Okay, both of those routes are pretty good. That's pretty cool. Okay, Jeremy says wonderswan battle. Okay, yeah. Let's do the Digimon stuff. Um, okay, so, the wonderswan. I'm gonna do most of the wonderswan, like, button pushing off of camera because I just can't. I can't tell what's happening on stream. But let me go ahead. Gotta show the box off, right? I love the box. I'm obsessed with the box. I love a good packaging moment. So let me just take like a tiny tea break, like 2 minutes, and then we can start doing some battles against Numemon, because if I win enough battles, Numemon will evolve into Monzemon, which is really cool. I don't think I've ever had Monzemon on the DMOGV1, so that's really cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna drink tea for 2 minutes. Everybody, you know, stand up and stretch your legs or something. Slippy says, I've never really seen a wonderswan before. Seems like such an odd name. It is an odd name, but I like it a lot. It's very unique. It's like, you know, Game Boy is like, it makes sense. It's a little gaming system. Not only for boys, but, you know, I think Game Boy is a really cute name. And then Nintendo DS. I have no idea what DS means. Jeremy says, gonna get soda, caffeine. Yes, I need my caffeine right now too. That's why I'm like, I need to chug this tea really quick. Oh my God, Siri, if you're still there, do Aussies drink tea as much as English people? Like, I know y'all are different. Like, I'm not like one of those people who are like, oh, they're the same thing. But, oh, Siri said, before I said that, she said, tea is a good idea, or hear me out, hot chocolate. Oh, no, now I'm like hungry for hot chocolate. Does that make sense? Like, not, I don't know. Hot chocolate's so filling to me. It feels like a food. Some of us, yes, I love it. Yes, I love tea. And I think I get it from my British side, but also my Lebanese side. Lebanese people drink a ton of tea as well, so. Slippy says, I drink about 4 or 5 cups of tea a day. Same. Same. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. They're like, you always have tea. I'm like, I know. Siri said, coffee is really big here. Our morning culture is too much. Ooh, morning culture. I want to know. Americans are like, American morning culture is like, you grab a banana on your way out and maybe pick up, you know, a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts or something. Like, it's very like rushed and not, I don't know. I don't know. America's a weird country, man. Slippy says, I don't drink mine with sugar though because of my braces. I've gotten used to it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I hate sugary drinks. I mean, I like the taste of sugary drinks. I'm not crazy, but I love no sugar in my tea. And, you know, if I want a soda, I get Coke Zero because the sugar, I don't want cavities. I'm too old for cavities. Siri said, legit, coffee shops open from 6 a.m. Wow. Slippy says, first thing I do in the morning is make a cuppa and get some cereal or eggs. Nice. And then Jeremy says, just be glad you don't have bars across from bars down the street from other bars. Main Street is packed at night. Wow. Ooh, I love a bar. I love a bar that's like a coffee shop and a bar. Like when I was in college, the college town I lived in, they had like a coffee shop that was also a bar. So you could like go and like study there in the morning and like get a coffee, and then at night you could go grab a drink, and it was just very chill, very like bookish, very hipster. But yeah, we'll definitely wait until Siri comes back to do the wonderswan stuff because she's been on like the whole time, so I don't want to, you know. Jeremy says they have one here called the New Moon Cafe and Diner. Yeah, I like that vibe a lot. Slippy says, oh, dude, a village near me, we have 3 pubs on one corner. It's just like a pit of violence and drunkenness. Yeah, yeah, people are crazy. 100%. I remember when I was in college and I lived in that, you know, small college town, like the downtown area is very like small townsy, cute downtown area, and tons of bars, and it's a great time. But you know, every night you go out, there's a fight. So, Lewis said, in Mexico, we have for breakfast whatever we want, from just cereal with milk to even have pork chops and meat soup. Wow, that's cool. I feel like Americans are very like, breakfast food is breakfast food, and you can't eat other stuff for breakfast. And like, you know, I don't know. I'm not a big breakfast person in general, and like breakfast food is good, but I don't know. It's very heavy here. Like if you go out for breakfast, it's like, you know, fried eggs and a lot of bread stuff. Sometimes they do like French toast and just a lot of bread. And then meat. I don't eat meat, so I don't, you know, but Americans like to have like bacon or sausage or, you know. But yeah, I'm not I'm not a huge breakfast person, and I don't eat meat. Jeremy said, I only go to a bar for my birthday, and that's really it. LOL, free soda, unlimited refills. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Oh, and Slippy said, British pub culture is wild. You will just hear the most outrageous takes from a bald guy with way too many iron cross tattoos or something. Slippy said, does anyone else have Weatherspoons in their country, or are we the only ones with the pleasure of them? I don't have that in the U.S. for sure. I mean, I don't know. Some things are very like regional in the U.S. Like, you know, the Southeast will have certain things. The Northeast will have certain things. You know, the West has different things, blah, blah, blah. But I've never heard of Weatherspoons. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just about ready to do some battles. Let me set it up. But I'm still... Numaimon pooped? Oh no, you're about to battle. Why are you pooping everywhere? What's wrong with you? Yeah, let's make sure his stats are filled before we battle. I do love Numaimon. I'm just so disappointed. I really wanted Airdramon so bad. I don't know what I did. Slippy said, it's like a weird chain pub. They're all just grubby. The only good thing is the refills on Coke and stuff. Okay. My friend from Japan came to visit me earlier this year, and we were at like a burger joint, and like most places in America you get free refills. But she was like shocked that we got refills, and I was like, really? That's crazy. So like she felt like bad like going and refilling her soda. So like, is that not a thing in other countries like beyond Japan? Like, or no, beyond America, and like, I don't know. Can you get free refills like in the UK, in Australia? Because like here it's like, duh, everything is free refill if you're sitting down at a restaurant. But I feel like it's not like that everywhere. Oh, yay, Siri, you're back. I was just about to start. Lewis said, my personal favorite is my Lewis special milkshake, milk chocolate egg, banana, some nuts, and a bit of almond. Okay, like raw egg? It must be raw egg, right? Because like cooking an egg and putting it in the blender. That sounds good. Slippy said, most places here don't have refills except Pizza Hut or Five Guys. Okay, and those are American. No free refills aren't really a thing. Wow. Yeah, America is different. I'll just say that. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this wonderswan on. I love that sound. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do most of the wonderswan stuff off camera, and then when the battle is happening, I will put it on camera so you guys can see. And I think last time you told me that like it's easier to see if the screen is lighter, so I will definitely try and do that. Okay, so Numemon is all full, right? We're good to go? No. Oh my god, I want to raise Shell Numemon so bad. I think the only device I have him on is the Deep Savers Pendulum Z, and yeah. The Pizza Hut ice cream machine is like a luxury to us. I don't know if Pizza Huts have ice cream machines in America. Jeremy says, does it break like McDonald's? For real, that thing is always broken. Wow! Siri, you have Outback Steakhouse in Australia? That's the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my life. Because, like... It's like an American restaurant, but they use like Australian themes, right? Okay, here I am showing the wonderswan. What am I doing? Okay, we're just opening the game. Here we go. Oh yeah, if in case like y'all who are watching right now, if you haven't seen what it looks like, this is like the main like game screen. It's kind of hard to see, but it like has like the different like areas and stuff. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna get the wonderswan ready. I'll probably have to do the connection off camera because it's just so hard. If I had like a legit setup with like one of those like, you know, fancy tripod thingies that like move, I could probably do this on camera, but it's just, I'm using a teeny tiny tripod on a table, so it's hard. Is it the cartridge in the side? This is the cartridge right here. Is that in English? There's some parts in English, but it's mostly Japanese. Siri said the bloomin' onion is not our thing, but I'll let it slide because I like it. Okay, so I think I have to go to net. Okay, I think I can show this part. So to connect, you go to net, and then you go to versus portable, and then we're going to pick a Digimon. So we're not going to pick big strong boys because they will destroy Numemon. We're going to pick like some child level Digimon or rookie level. I always get all the things mixed up. Wait, can I pick a... Hold on. I need to see if I can actually pick a child level Digimon. Last time it was letting me do it, but this time it's being weird. No, why are you being weird? Oh, maybe they're hungry and stuff. Okay, so I think I need to go feed the Digimon. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So I can show this part, I think. I'm trying my best, okay? We're not going to be perfect about it. I'm not going to stress myself out because last time I was literally like low-key sweating trying to get this to focus. But so this is the Digimon lab. You can see all your Digimon. I have a lot of unhappy Digimon right now. So I'm going to pick a child Digimon and oh, look, she's in the ground. We're going to choose Patamon. Patamon's sleeping. Bruh, wake up. How do you wake them up? Okay, I'm gonna try and wake him up really quick. Hold on. I can't really see. Oh my god, he looks so cute, you guys. He looks adorable. Oh my god, you need to wake up, boy. Wake up. Oops. Yeah, this game, I like it a lot, but it's just like not, I don't know. What's the word? I can't think of the word right now. It's just not easy to use, I guess. It's kind of like annoying. Okay, we're gonna, if we train, okay, so training will wake him up. So we're waking him up by training him. I lost. Okay, so now he's awake and he just took a fat dump. Dude, he's so cute though. Oh my God. He's adorable. Okay, so we're gonna feed him. Oh my God, look at that. That's so cute. I love this thing. Oh my God. I just wish it was easier to stream. So let's see if I go back, if I can connect with him now, or if is he gonna fall back to sleep. We woke him up, so let's hope that he's ready to go. There he is. Okay, so I'm gonna do the connection off screen. Ugh. I was gonna turn the sound on my version 1 so we can hear something, but I'll just turn it on the wonderswan. That's a little more fun. So we're gonna battle. Okay, this is a lot easier than with the pendulum. Okay. Okay, can we see? All right, new Maimon, you gotta whoop some butt. New Maimon, if you lose, like, all that effort I put into raising Airdramon will go to waste. Okay, good, he won. Okay, cool. Good job. Okay, so that is battle number 1. I think I need 15, and he needs to win at least 12. And then, even then, like, the evolution is not guaranteed. So, I have a pen and paper for for keeping track of the battles. So we did 1 battle. I'm going to do a win tab and a lose tab because I feel like that's kind of important, but I don't know. Okay, so, oops. Also, could you guys see the wonderswan pretty good? It's really hard for me to tell what's happening. Yeah. Oh, Siri, you're helping me do stuff, but I don't know. I wasn't reading it when you were telling me. Time jump. Oh, yeah, you can time jump. Okay, yeah. So, honestly, I don't really know how that works right now. But I'll definitely text you later and be like, what was that thing you were telling me? Because, like, right now I'm just going to, like, do the battles. I'm going to try and do the battle on camera. Let's see. Okay, so we have Patamon. We hit this. And we go to battle here. And then we have to put it together. Oh. Oh, wait, is it going? Okay, it's going. My bad. I low-key want to, I low-key want him to battle somebody who's stronger. No! Never mind. New Maimon! No! He lost? Oh my God. Now I have to do like trainings with him or something. How do you lose to Patamon? Come on. Ugh. Oh my God. No, I want Monzemon. Please. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to save because I want Patamon to still be awake. Okay, so we're gonna train new Maimon now. I hate the training on the version 1. I'm gonna stretch my legs really quick. Oh my God, Numemon, you lost a Patamon, dude. Like, why? No, it's not fair. I just want Monzemon, man. I really want a character that I like. I like Numemon fine. It was just disappointing because I wanted Airdramon, and now he's like, Jeremy said, LOL, Flying Potato wins against Slug. He is a flying potato. I never thought about that. Okay, let's do some training on the... maybe it's because he's overweight. I just know that this, like... I remember I had a Nannymon on the version 4 OG, and I was trying to get the secret character, and I had, like, a weak Digimon on my Digimon X that I was battling him with, and he, like, at first he was doing good, and then he started losing. And I was like, no. No, no, no. And then I didn't get the secret character, and then I sold my DMOG before because I couldn't handle it anymore. Okay, so we're going to do some training. I suck at the training. Does anybody have any tips for this training? Because I suck. No. I heard that, like, the trainings will still count even if you lose on the DMOG V1, but I don't know. Okay, we lost. I love that you battle yourself. That's hilarious. Legit just spam the B button. Okay, is B better than A? Because I'm spamming A right now, and I'm hoping for the best, but... Yeah, this training is just the worst. I like the V2 training better. Even though the V2 training is very frustrating as well, you can actually, like, time it and win. This one is just RNG nonsense. Okay, we're gonna spam B. Oh. Oh. And the training is so, it takes so long. It's just, I hated it on the DMC as well. Do people call the Digimon color the DMC, or is that just me? I like the face Numemon makes, like that little squiggly line mouth. It's funny. I like how he throws poops. There's so many little details on these old virtual pets that just make them really cute. Okay, we're doing good. Nah, I jinxed it. Okay. Siri said the V6 has the same training and because it's funny. But it's funny because the hatching sprite is from the V5. Whoa, interesting. I didn't know that. Jeremy said, have you raised Numemon X yet? He gets more weird. Yeah, I have, actually. I really like him a lot. I don't remember what he does that's weird, but I like Numemon. I think I like Vegemon more, but Numemon is a good... No, 0! I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're just going to do one more round of this because I'm tired of this already. I can't believe you lost to Patamon! Ugh. Siri said, legit, me and my mate worked that out. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, look at two different things. Legit, me and my mate worked that out when he was helping me with my DMC V6 mod. Oh, okay. We both were like, wait, why does that not look right? Slippy said, is the main difference between Tama and Digimon, I think you meant to say, the fact that they fight and are different creatures. Yes. Yes, that's the main difference. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought, but essentially, there's like different lore between the two franchises. Like Tamagotchi, the lore is that like aliens landed on the planet and they needed somebody to take care of them or something. I'm messing this up, but oops. But so this like professor guy started like taking care of the Tamagotchis in the little egg things, and then now everybody takes care of them, but they're like not from this planet. Whereas Digimon, it's like they're from a different dimension, like called the digital world, and instead of like you have to take care of them, but they're also kind of like your partner, and you fight with them to like save the digital world. Like that's kind of the lore. Siri is more well versed on the lore than I am, I think. I'm not good with either lore, but in terms of like the gameplay of this device, if you compare it to the original Tamagotchi, this has all the things that the original Tamagotchi can do, basically, except the training. Well, you do train this, but it's a different type of training. Instead of discipline training, you like train to fight, and then you connect with these prongs up here to fight other people's monsters. And I love that. Definitely, oh my God, definitely try out a Digimon virtual pet. If you need recommendations, let me know, or someone in chat can probably give you good recommendations. The Digital Monster 20th is great, the X is great, and pretty inexpensive. But yeah, so let's go ahead and battle Patamon again. I would leave this thing on, but I don't trust the battery not to die, and I don't know if I have more batteries. Okay, we're gonna reboot. This song is funny. You guys hear that? Okay, so anyway, we are going to net down here, and we are going to versus portable. We're gonna go to Patamon, please. Is he still okay? Oh, he's not okay to battle anymore. Did he go back to sleep? Jeremy said Shin Monzaemon is awesome. I love Shin Monzaemon. I want to raise him so bad. I kind of think I raised him on the Vital Bracelet BE, but I can't remember. Okay, so I have to wake up Patamon again because he fell asleep. I know, Siri, you try to tell me what to do, but it's hard to like read and stream and do this game at the same time. So I'll just have to learn later. Okay, so we're gonna go to lab, and we're gonna wake Patamon up again. He probably took a dump everywhere again. Okay, Ogremon, we don't want you. I hope none of these guys die, because... Okay, Patamon, wake up, bro, wake up. No! Are you sick? Oh, I guess he was sick. Sorry, dude. I didn't know you were sick. You didn't tell me. Okay, so now we're gonna feed you. I don't know how he's sick because he won the battle. Maybe I shouldn't feed him too much just in case he's gonna whoop Numaimon's ass again. Okay. So we're gonna go to net. We're gonna go to versus portable. We're gonna get Patamon. Yeah, let's go. Okay. 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 Come on, Numaimon. We just did all that training, bro. You have to pull through, please. Please, I want you to be Monzaemon. Oh, no. No, no, no. No. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Okay, Siri, I need your help. Is the wonderswan kind of OP, or does Numaimon just suck? Because that's 2 losses now. I can't afford this. Oh, my God. Maybe I should have him battle someone else? Okay, I'm gonna bring somebody else out. We can't do this again. I'm surprised Numaimon didn't get sick because just look at him in disgust. Can y'all see that? No. Okay, so we'll put him down like that. We are going to get another Digimon. Good morning, Pepper. Good to see you. Okay, so Biomon might be too strong. Gabumon might be too strong too. Okay, let's do Biomon. We're gonna wake you up. Okay, she has low stats, so... And she pooped. It's so funny seeing them poop and like... This isn't high definition, but compared to the vpets, it looks like high definition. So we have like high definition poops. Okay, and my phone's about to die. Not about to, but, so I think we can do like 2 more battles and... Yeah, so let's go... Okay, so Biomon. Biomon. Okay. Alright, come on, Numemon. Are you full? Yeah, you have full stats. Please. Is it going? Okay, it's going. Okay. Come on, dude. You gotta win. You gotta win this time. Please. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Amazing. Good job, Numemon. Finally. So we have 2 wins and 2 losses. Ugh. I will say the DMOGs are much more challenging to get what you want than other modern virtual pets, which is fine. I like that. So let's go ahead and see. Can we battle with Biomon again? Let's battle with Biomon again. Okay, we're gonna... Okay. Oh no, Numemon is sick? Oh. Bro, you just won. You just won the battle. What? I think someone told me a trick with the DMOG. Like, you can't do too many battles or something because they get sick. Or, like, the weak Digimon will get sick. Man, I don't know. Siri said, I'm not sure, TBH. It was in between the DMOG and the pendulum, so it might be stronger. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Ugh. Well, I mean, we beat Biomon, but we got sick. So let's try again. Versus portable Biomon. Okay. Sorry, I just whacked my microphone on accident. Okay. Okay, come on, Numemon. Please don't get sick this time, bro. We can't afford this. Yes, let's go. Let's go. He just pooped all over that tiny bird. And he's sick again? Ah, I'm gonna have to do research. I can't handle this. Numemon is life. Yeah, he is. He's really cute, but he's just... Do I need to do more training? I don't think I have time. So, was that 3 wins? Ugh, I have a paper to keep track, and I'm already losing track. I think that was 3 wins, right? Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're gonna... Biomon is still good to battle, so we're gonna battle Biomon again. Sorry, Biomon. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go. Go, go, go. Yes, let's go. Okay, so that's either 3 or 4 wins. Okay, I like this music, but it also drives me nuts. What do y'all think? So I think that's all I'm gonna do for today because my phone is really dying. So we're gonna exit. We're gonna go save the game. Okay. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for today. I thought I was going to show off my Cross Wars mini, but I actually showed off everything else. So let's just get everybody in the frame. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. Sorry, Pepper, I know you just got here. But yeah. Oh, wait. Siri said, okay, so DMC, I've struggled to get Garurumon, and I think it's because they sped up the time, and I don't have time to get the care requirements. I know. It totally sucks. Here I am. I said I'm going to get off, and I'm talking to everybody. But, so, oh, where is the Cross Wars mini? Oh, it's right here. Sorry. It's hiding. So I think that's all I have for you guys today. I feel like an actual crazy person with this many vpets running, but it's not going to last very long. I think I'm definitely taking a battery out of the Pocket Pikachu today. But yeah, so this was so much fun. I can't believe I was streaming for almost 3 hours, but you guys made it like so super fun. So thank you guys so much for being here. I honestly really, really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. I think 9:30 is my time in the morning that I have time to do this. The rest of the day is pretty busy. But yeah, so I know a lot of you are like across the pond, which is great. I love that. So hopefully, you know, if you're in America, you can watch this afterward. I know it's really long, but I'm gonna put chapters and stuff after I'm done streaming. So yeah, thank you guys so much. This was a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm still like trying to optimize like the best way to like schedule my live streams, because if you were here early this morning, I had one up that I scheduled, and then it was in the wrong orientation even though I put it in the correct one. So I'm still learning how to stream, but as of right now it seems like I'm gonna be announcing streams on my Instagram, which is Laitama_, or and I'll be announcing them on my community page on YouTube. So it's definitely just pay attention to those if you want to catch another stream, because the scheduling thing just did not work. So I will try it again in the future, but like the next couple streams I'm not going to mess around with it, because I had people hop on that stream and then it wasn't working, and that's just annoying. So so yeah, this was super fun. I had a great morning with you guys, and yeah, I don't want to get off because it was so much fun. But 3 hours, wow. I remember when I first streamed, I was like, wow, how do people stream for like hours and hours? But this went by really quick. So yeah. Oh my God, Siri, it's 2:20. Oh my God. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This was really super fun, and hopefully you can catch the next one. And hopefully maybe I'll try and find a time where like people, it's a better time, because like if it's 2 a.m. in Australia, that's really late. But yeah. I'm so happy, you guys. This really made my day. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.